Welcome back to SnowRunner. So we're gonna finish off this water boom. So we need to go get some metal rolls. Shouldn't be too bad. The gateway is just right over here, and then the warehouse is literally like right inside the gateway. So it should be pretty quick. What's a good way to get there? I guess we'll just follow the road. I thought about staying over in Burn Forest and doing some tasks over there, but I want to do some contracts, so we're gonna finish off this water boom, and then we're gonna see what we need to do for some contracts, which honestly, yeah, look at everything that's, wow. Restoring the water tower. See, that needs minerals too, so I guess I should bring... what do I need to make a cabin here again? I don't remember. Sorry, let me look this up real quick. Medium planks and metal beams. Okay, so I need metal rolls for that. That needs small pipes, which there's one there. I need two. And that also needs a cabin. So you just have wooden planks. You have one medium plank. Wow, man, there's like, I'm gonna have to do a lot of traveling, I think, here. Well, we're gonna need metal rolls, so let's at least bring a couple metal rolls. Oops. See, that needs metal rolls. That needs small pipes too. So I'm gonna at least bring 5 metal rolls. I think it's probably the best choice. Yeah. So we'll get 5 metal rolls. And if there's anything else, like if there's some pipes, I'll bring some pipes, whatever. Because I have 8 slots. So. I mean, I'll use up everything I have in the warehouses here, but I don't have... These warehouses are very limited in what they have stocked. So. We're gonna have to do some driving, for sure. Okay. But yeah, so we'll bring over metal rolls, we'll drop them all off where they need to go, and then we'll figure out what else we're gonna do. I'm actually very low in fuel. Just realized that. I don't know that there's a fuel station anywhere nearby. Probably not. Or is this one? No, it's not. It's just the gateway. I think I still have my reserve fuel. At least some. So we should be okay. Yeah, see, the warehouse is literally right there. So on another note, I pretty much wrapped up all of the Assassin's Creed Black Flag multiplayer trophies. The only one I don't have is the Blackbeard's Wrath DLC. I have all of them but the Sacred Land one, which requires you to win a game playing as the Jaguar, which is just like a playable character you can play as. You have to be the highest scoring player in a game of domination, and there's only 4 here. Small pipes too. Sure, we'll just take them. You have to be the highest scoring player in a match of domination, and your team also has to win. So you basically have to win, and your team has to win, and you personally have to be the highest scoring player, and you have to do this while playing as the Jaguar. And it's like, it's frustrating because it's hard enough to find matches, especially domination matches, and excuse me, if you're trying to do it publicly, chances are you're going to get some like super sweaty players in there that just are going to wreck you, and you don't even, if you're not on, like, I don't really know how it works, but like, it seems to me like only one player gets to pick the character on each team, because like your team all is the same character, with just how the multiplayer works. Like, obviously you blend and you all look the same, so that like your enemies or whatever, the other team doesn't know which one you are, that they have to like figure it out. So like, if you don't get the choice to pick the Jaguar, it's up to whoever else is on your team that is the one that picks the the character. So like, if they don't pick the Jaguar, then you're just screwed, because you can't get it anyway. I thought I heard something. So anyway, you can't get it anyway, but then also, like, you're going to be in there with a bunch of sweaty people that are just ridiculously good at that game, and like, I don't understand how they do it. Like, I could literally just let my character walk around and not do anything, like not touch any input, just walk slowly, not run, nothing, and someone will just come up and kill me. Like, I don't know how they know who I am. It's insane. I mean, I'm sure there's like obvious tells, like maybe shit, I need to turn somewhere. Like maybe like the AI characters are never in like a group of so many people or whatever. So I don't know. I don't know how they do it, but it's crazy. So like, the idea is you get at least 4 people, and you split into 2 teams, and each team is, like, one person makes a clan and invites the other person to it. So you have 2 clans of 2, and then you join in a group together as a clan, and then you like, as 2 separate clans, you have 2 groups of 2, and then you do a clan versus clan match, because they count as public matches, but you'll only be grouped with another clan of like the same size. So like, you should be able to find the other 2 players that you're trying to play with. But the problem is, like, I've been using my PS4 and an alternate, like my old PSN ID that I had. It doesn't have PlayStation Plus, but like my Azerodon is also on my PS4, so it allows anyone on that console to play online. And I have a physical copy of Black Flag that I borrowed from my brother. So like, I can play Black Flag on both consoles with each account, and I can get myself into a group together in a clan. But like, the people that I've found online on PSN profiles, one of them is in Brazil and the other is in like West Coast Canada. And like, for some reason, we just can't get, like, I can't join in either of their groups. They can't join in mine, and they can rarely join in with each other. And when they do get joined with each other, if we try to do the clan match, whenever we, you know, click to start the session, or like to start the matchmaking search, they get separated and it kicks them out. And like, I don't know what to do about it. It's crazy. Like, we've done pretty much everything else. Like, well, the one guy needs most of the multiplayer stuff, but you can do most of it by yourself. But we all need that Sacred Land trophy, and it's just, it's impossible to get. Like, it's crazy how hard it is to get into a group with people. I just don't understand it. So, I don't know. We did it like 2 nights in a row for a couple hours at a time, and I need a break from it because it's just frustrating, and I really want that trophy, but like, it's not going to keep me from getting the platinum because it's DLC trophy, but it will keep me from being 100%, which is a big thing for me because it's not just about a platinum trophy for me. Like, I prefer to have 100% trophies. So, I mean, it sucks, but like, there's just not really anything I can do about it. Alright, which one is water tower? Like, which one am I closest to? Alright, that one's... Oh, I didn't even realize that those aren't here. Shit. I guess I'm kind of closest to that one, but I'm going the wrong direction now. So I'm going to have to turn around. But that needs the 2 small pipes. And then we could probably get the cabin over here, too. I didn't need to bring these metal rolls over here. Shit. Well, it looks like we're going to be carting around metal rolls for a while, because I'm not getting rid of these, because they're... Well, I'm sure the other area either has a crafting zone, or there's an unlimited quantity of them somewhere, because, I don't know, it's kind of weird. But anyway, so yeah, I'm just going to take a break from it. It's the only multiplayer trophy I need, and I need a break. So I may, you know, keep trying to find some other people. The one guy's really cool. I actually like really enjoy trying to do it with him. The person from Brazil, they're nice, but like they won't join the party chat. And they did finally join it last night, but they wouldn't. They just had they were just muted. And honestly, I think the reason is because it's a female. I'm pretty sure it's a female, and I think she's just like very shy, which that's fine. Like, I don't expect you to, you know, like, it's easily doable without being in party chat. It just makes it easier because you can communicate easier. But I don't know, the one guy's cool. We just talk the whole time and, you know, try and figure things out. But it's just hard, man. Like, it's hard to get into a group with each other, and then like when you finally do, it's just like, then you can't get into a game with each other. It's really frustrating. So let's go this way. So yeah, so I'm just like, at least I have all the other stuff done, and now I can just kind of play the game and just enjoy it, because Black Flag is like my favorite Assassin's Creed. And since I never actually really finished the game, but I just love the pirate ship combat. Like, it's so fun, and like, I don't know, I just enjoyed that game. I remember playing it a lot back when it had come out in 2013, 2014, whatever it was. So yeah, I'm excited to finish it finally, but like, I started over. Like, I didn't download my save file. I could have downloaded it from the cloud. The game even told me that when I booted it. It was like, download your save file from the cloud to continue playing. But like, I just wanted to restart because, like I said, it's probably my favorite Assassin's Creed. So yeah, so I'm excited to just, you know, chill and just play the single player. And I do have, there's a couple other trophies that require like online in the single player part of the game, and I have the sharing is caring one already, because I had gotten that obviously back in the day. The other one is upgrading the Jackdaw. You have to do this like Kenway's Fleet thing, but you can actually just like buy a DLC to make that like completely like irrelevant, and it's only like $2, so I may end up doing that if it's a real pain in the ass, because I don't want to spend like forever playing Black Flag. Like I would like to get through it quickly enough. Mirage does come out in October, I think October or November, I don't remember which one. And I would like to play that on the channel. So I mean, there's no way I'm going to get through Black Flag, Unity, Origins, and Odyssey, and I still have Freedom Cry and Rogue to do. So like, there's no way. But I would like to play Mirage when it comes out, so I will probably play Mirage on the channel when it comes out and just still work on those in the background. Or maybe I'll take a break from working on them, because obviously the combat is going to be way better in Mirage than it was in... Although actually I think Mirage is going back to like the original like Assassin's Creed combat, where you can do like the counter kills and just like take out a whole bunch of enemies at once. I think, I could be wrong, but like Origins and Odyssey and Valhalla all had a more like, it wasn't as easy to take on multiple enemies. It was much more it was much less forgiving. You had to actually like really take your time in combat situations in those games. Well, I actually never played Odyssey, but I know Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla all have similar combat, and I like the combat in Valhalla. So, and I have played Origins, but again, that's another game I didn't finish because those games were just so big, and like I just, you know, I would play them for a while and then I just kind of dropped out of it and stopped playing them. So, but I am going to get all of them. I'm going to go through all of them. I'm going to get all the platinums, everything. It's all the trophies, all the DLC, because I really enjoy Assassin's Creed games. I think they're a lot of fun, and it's something I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to get all of the trophies for them. So I am going to keep trying to get the Sacred Land trophy for the DLC of Black Flag, the multiplayer trophy that I need. If you're watching this and you want to help me, please let me know. Leave a comment. I would be so grateful for it. I honestly would prefer if you were in, and I only say this because I think the game has trouble linking you up with people that are like outside of your region or outside of, like, I don't know how the game servers are set up, but I think a lot of the issue is the person that's in Brazil is just hard for us to connect to because they would be probably allocated in a different region, maybe, I don't know, or the guy over on the West Coast maybe. And it's also just hard to link up times with time zones. So if you're in the United States, that's definite big help. I'm on the East Coast, so Eastern time is my time. I really am open to trying to do it whenever. Like, I'm not really, I mean, I do have kids, obviously. I have a wife, I have a family. So, like, I can't just drop a hat and do it whenever someone wants me to do it, but I will do my best to try to work around making it work. Typically, afternoons, like between 12 and 2:30 are good for me. And then evenings, like at night, when everyone goes to sleep, I typically play games. That's when I record a lot and stuff like that. So those are the best times for me. So if you're in the US, if you're in, you know, Eastern Standard Time or Central Time or Mountain Time or Pacific Time, that doesn't really matter. Because that's all just like a 3-hour time difference. Eastern Time is only 3 hours ahead of Pacific Time, so it's not much of a difference there. But yeah, so I mean, like I said, I'm not against it. I'm not against you being in another country. Like, if you are, great, we can still try, but I wouldn't bank on it working. I'm just gonna preface it with that because the game is very finicky when it comes to that kind of stuff. So, all right, what were we doing here? We need to make a cabin. So shit, I should have went and got those medium planks, and then I need. It also has metal beams. Well, let's just go around the cul-de-sac. Or it's not a cul-de-sac, it's a roundabout. But yeah, so if, like I said, if you're interested, definitely let me know. Obviously, my PSN is the same as my YouTube name. You should be able to friend request me, but just leave a comment, really. That's the easiest way to get my attention. Leave a comment, I will reply to you and tell you to add me, or if you leave your PSN, I'll add you, whatever, and we can try and get it. I'm willing to help anyone out with any of it, honestly. I know those multiplayer trophies can suck. I'm not going to grind out. I'm not going to boost with you if that's what you want. I'm definitely not going to do that, straight up. I would just suggest playing Wolfpack solo and grinding your way to 55. It doesn't take that long, especially if you're doing challenges and stuff like that to just get some extra XP. It does slow down in like the late 30s, 40s area. It starts to slow down because you kind of burn through most of the easier to obtain challenges, and you'll have to use some of the more obscure abilities to just gain some more extra XP through challenges. But it's not hard. None of it's hard to do. It's just grindy. But I mean, you could do it within, I'd say, 10 to 12 hours is probably really all it would take. It's not that much. Oh, I can't put it there. Do I even have enough space? Oh yeah, I do. Alright, that's enough for one cabin. So yeah. I know I've said that in another video, but I'm just going to keep saying it because there's someone out there that may be watching this video and may also enjoy Assassin's Creed and may also need that trophy. So, like I said, I'll help you get that trophy. I'll help you get any of the other trophies that require public matches, like the elevator to the gallows, where you have to set a booby trap on a lift and then someone has opposing player has to die on it. You can only get that in a public match. You cannot do it in private. And then the Game Labs trophy, the lab technician, that's another one that's pretty hard to get because no one plays Game Labs. So that's another one that I would be willing to help with if you are willing to help me with Sacred Lands. But what we got time-wise here? And we don't have a whole lot of time. I should be able to at least get this cabin made and deliver it. And then hopefully I can take these metal rolls to wherever else. Medium planks, metal beams. Craft the cabin. Put it on the trailer. Alright, so let's take this cabin back to the water tower. And then we will take these other metal rolls to the other water tower, which actually, where is that water tower? Oh, there's that task, taking out junk from the mine. We'll have to pick that up. It's what, the water tower 1 is what I'm looking for. All the way over there. Man, that's far away. Let's go take this to that. Take these metal rolls, because I'm gonna have to go back to Burn Forest, and I don't really want to cart. Like, I'm gonna have to drop off this other metal roll at Burn Forest, so we will just take this and then we'll loop back around the other way to drop this cabin off. And then I don't know if we'll get that done in this episode, to be honest. I mean, it's probably gonna take too long to do all that, but we can try. We'll pick up that other task while we're over here. That's the garbage one. I remember doing that one. I don't know that I'll have room to put them on because, well, actually I might. I think it's only two garbage bins, so. Yeah, but we'll drop this off. I should probably track that instead of Watchtower 2. I need to stop at this gas station as well. If I don't, I will run out of gas. don't know why that's happening. That literally like never happened before. And like it's been happening a lot lately. I don't know why. And I mean nothing's different about this truck, but like if I use the brakes, it like does like a stoppie. It's funny. Holy shit, what the fuck did I just hit? A fire hydrant? Yeah, holy hell. Hey look, there's my friend. My Black Flag friend. The one that lives in Canada. I told him that I wasn't up for trying it tonight. I just need a break from it. He has a lot of work to do anyway. He needs to grind out level 55 and stuff. So it's not like he has a lot of stuff he has to do on his own. But he also wants that Sacred Land trophy, so I know I'll get it eventually, and I'd like to get it within the next month or so, just because who knows how long Black Flag servers are going to be up for, because the rumor is that Black Flag is being remastered, and I'm sure that they will not include multiplayer in the remaster, and I will 100% play the remaster, so because like I said, Black Flag is probably my favorite one. Alright, let's pick that up. Hopefully I can get out over here. I didn't really think about that. I just kind of pulled in here. Please don't be any stumps. Okay, we're good. I don't really like using this 6-slot trailer, but is that the water tower I'm going to? Yes. Alright, let's do that. So we can pick up this garbage. Damn, that's going to take... Oh, I need to go up that one. Because this is going to take way too long to go that way. Yeah, I need to turn around and go up this one. I had to work this event this morning. By the way, if you don't know me, if you don't watch my SnowRunner videos, I tend to just ramble about random things in my SnowRunner videos, because what else is there to do in a SnowRunner video? Like, I can only talk about what I'm doing, like, for so much. Like, obviously we're taking these metal rolls to this water tower, and that's really all I have to say about it. We just gotta drive there. So I tend to fill time with just rambling about, you know, just random things that I did, or other games that I'm playing, whatever. But if you don't know, I work at a like a live theater, not like a movie theater, like an actual live production theater, where they get, you know, pretty big name comedians, and we don't really get too many like big name bands. We tend to get a lot of like really old bands, like Jefferson Airplane has played there before, like the actual Jefferson Airplane. Granted, there's only like one original member anymore, because they're all either dead or whatever. But you know, things like that. I mean, Smash Mouth was there years ago. Obviously, the lead singer is no longer alive. But just, you know, various things like that. But it's not. It's like 100-year-old theater, so like it's not very like we can't have like, you know, and it only has like, I think 1,000 seats, maybe 1,200. I'm not sure. So like obviously it's not a huge capacity, so you're not going to get any like real big name bands in there. But there are, I mean, there are some bands that come there, and honestly, the acoustics of the theater are not really built for like a PA with like loud music. Really, really, really loud music in there kind of sounds like shit, but it is what it is. So anyway, typically we get a lot of comedians. Like Ron White has come there a lot. Bill Engvall has come there a lot. Kevin Smith was there like, was it last year maybe? I don't remember. But just you know, a lot of big name comedians come there. It's a really beautiful theater. It was just actually, want to say renovated. It wasn't really renovated. They added like a whole front extension onto it, redid the whole lobby, and then they added some event spaces like a ballroom. And there's a school that is a public high school that is an art school that is attached to the theater. It wasn't originally. It's always been beside the theater, but now it actually has like a bridge walkway that they can travel over to the theater. So they have a. I just dropped the cabin off here, didn't I? Yeah, that's actually fine. That works out. That way I don't have to come back here. So there's. Did I not take small pipes? I definitely did. I definitely did. Yeah, I took small pipes to that already. Hold on, let me. Sorry, I'll continue my story here in just a second. Yeah, I took small pipes there. Okay, so the cabin. Obviously, you have to craft. I could get one from the other thing because I don't have. There's metal beams there, but I don't have any more medium planks. So let's do this. What are we at time-wise here? We might have to end it. Yeah, we're going to end it. But we will work our way down this way while I finish the story and head towards picking up that garbage. Unless I can just, like, yeet myself straight down here. I don't know if I can. It might not be smart to. Especially because I don't want to lose these metal rolls. Yeah, it's not going to work. That's totally fine, actually, because I kind of want to move those. So anyway, we get a lot of stuff like that, but I tend to work a lot of like ballroom events and stuff just because my wife works retail. And even though she is a general manager, it is pretty hard for her to, you know, have a certain schedule. And so I kind of just take what I can get. I mean, other than that, I'm pretty much just a stay-at-home dad, which is a job in itself. But that's neither here nor there. But anyway, whoops. What am I doing here? I, like, cannot walk and chew bubblegum at the same time. Alright, so, yeah, I worked this event this morning. I had to be there at 6 a.m., which, you know, I get up at, like, 7 almost every day because I have kids, obviously, so, like, it's whatever. I'm just not a morning person, and, I mean, I had to get up at, like, 5:30. I only live, like, 10 or so minutes away from the theater, especially that early in the morning. There's, like, no traffic, so it takes, like, no time to get there. But, yeah, I had to get up at, like, 5:30, got dressed, you know, got ready to go, and then I got there, and it was literally the most boring event. I just had to, they were using a microphone, and, like, the lady that is, like, the events director, or whatever you want to call her, I've known her for a really, really long time. She used to work for another company that was in charge of a movie theater that I used to work at for a long period of time. So, like, I've known her for a while. She knows my brother really well. Like, she just knows both of us really well. We've known her for 10 plus years. But she is the events director at this live theater now, and it suits her really well. That's just what she's really good at. That's kind of what she did when she was at the movie theater. She used to run a whole bunch of events for the movie theater. Like, we do, like, wine and a movie and stuff like that. She used to run all those. But anyway, she always likes me to, like, make sure I'm in like the area if they're using a microphone, just in case anything happens, which I get it. Like, I am the tech that is scheduled to be there, so I should be present and able to take care of something if something goes wrong or if there's an issue, whatever. So that's fine. But, like, it was just a very, I don't even know what the event was, to be honest with you. It was just called, like, a prayer breakfast, and they had, like, Chick-fil-A catered, and then it was just a bunch of, like, old people and like some of them are like, they're not like politicians in the sense that they're like Washington D.C. politicians, but they're like local politicians, and I don't know, it was almost like it was like a religious thing, and I'm really not the most religious person. Not to say like I don't believe in God, but like I'm just not a very religious person. So like I don't it was just odd. It was a very odd event, and I was just like sitting in the tech closet, which is where like the sound rack is and like the little mixer in case, we don't use it that often because most of the time if there's an event up there, there's a DJ and the DJ just brings their own system. They don't really ever rarely connect to our system. The only time our system is really used is if um, they're using one of our microphones, which comes through all the speakers in the ceiling or whatever else. But we do have wall plates where you can like plug in like guitars with DI boxes and stuff, but it's not really that serious. I mean, there is a mixer in there that you can have a whole band set up and use like a digital snake and whatever, but the mixer is it's like a rack mixer, so like it has like this tiny little screen and you have to use, it would be absolutely awful to mix anything on, so it's not what its intended purpose is. But anyway, I don't know, I was just sitting in that closet. It was early, it was so warm in that closet because like, there's amps in there and a whole bunch of other equipment, and there is like an air conditioner in there, so it's not like it's 90 degrees. Like the equipment is totally safe, but it was substantially warmer in there than it was in the ballroom, and like it was early and I was sitting on this chair in there, and like I was just fucking awful. I was like fighting like keeping my eyes open. It was just a very interesting event. It was only like a 3-hour event. Like I was out of there by like 9:30, but I don't know. It was just thought I'd mention that. But anyway, I hope you enjoy my rambling. It's what I tend to do in these videos. I don't always talk about my life. I usually talk about other games I'm playing or whatever else. But I am going to end this here. I'll load these up and set this truck up to go back to drop these off. But yeah, we will do that in the next episode. So, hope you liked it. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you want to, and I will catch you in the next video. Have a good one.